Welcome to the Finding Your Church podcast from findingyourchurch.com. My name is Jeremy Phillips, and my goal is to help you make it a challenge for people to live in your community without finding your church. Now, I want to look at a website that may be able to help your church in at least a couple of different areas. And one of those areas for pastors and church staff who preach is in your sermon preparation for both content and sermon titles, and the other is for church tech and media staff and volunteers in the area of video development and creation. And so I want to give you the website name and link and explain what is available at the site, and then explain where I think that this tool could be helpful for churches. So the website is Google Trends, and you can find it at google.com/trends. And one of the benefits of this site is that since it is a Google connected page, you can actually save and subscribe to searches that you make inside of your Gmail account. So if you're a Gmail user, which I definitely recommend that you become, you will definitely want to make sure you are logged into Gmail while you are using Google Trends. So when you go to the site, you'll see a page with featured stories and trending stories, and this list of stories continues to populate itself as you scroll down. And I'm not sure how many stories it'll allow you to view, but there is plenty of content for you to go through. And I will say that this is the way it looks now. They could change it. I have no control over that. But right now, that's what you see when you log in or go to the front page. So you can also explore a search term specifically in the search bar, and that may be of use to you depending on the topic, but I was not able to get very good information using that search bar. So if you do use it, you can start with one term and then continue adding more terms to drill down your topic more specifically. So if you go to the menu, which currently is located near the Google Trends logo, and it kind of looks like a mobile style lined menu, so it doesn't say menu, you just kind of have to look for it and know it's there. You're going to find trending searches, and this is a place where you will see the most searched for people, sports, and media topics by date on Google. And so you should also find trending on YouTube page, that page which shows you some of the top videos in the past 24 hours. You should also find the top charts page, and this page is going to show you the top results for categories like actors, authors, sports teams, books, politicians, people, pop artists, companies, songs, and more in order of how popular they are trending at that current time. And lastly, you'll find the subscriptions page, which links to the searches that you have saved in the past so that you can see current results on those searches when you log in again. So that's what you'll find on Google Trends, but how could it be used to help you and your church? You know, I think most of you will be able to easily see the value by just checking it out and looking around, but there are a couple of thoughts that I want to give you. Sermon preparation ideas and topics can be hard to come by, especially, when you're preaching 2 to 3 times a week, or doing Bible studies and small groups and that kind of thing, depending on the style of church you lead. And titles and topics are also challenging for those in the media and video departments who are constantly having to come up with new takes on, old biblical content, and you keep having to come up with ideas for the same basic themes and topics over and over again. And so it's difficult enough to come up with fresh and creative ideas for any type of video and sermon preparation on a regular weekly basis. But then when you add the pressure and the need to connect your content so that it engages the culture and connects with something people are familiar with and talking about in their daily lives, it becomes even more of an issue. And so this is not going to probably become your main sermon prep or video idea resource, but when you are brainstorming for new ideas and for sermon topics, titles, and creative video ideas, Google Trends might be a great place to start. I do want to remind you that all of our individual resource links are in the notes of the podcast and on the resource page of the website at findingyourchurch.com/toolbox. On this page, you will find all of our recommended links and resources from the podcast, as well as partner and product links to help you become better found online. Check out the resource page, and as always, go and get found.